Hello everybody, welcome back to the PrepZone preview show, brought to you as always by Naples Dodge Chrysler Jeep. It's week 10 of the high school football season, and this is it folks, the biggest week of the year, hands down. Now we have another week of games after this, however this is the final Friday of district play, meaning all the playoff matchups in the state of Florida should be decided after this week. There are no byes this week, so all 13 teams in the Naples Daily News coverage area play games. That's 9 games total, 7 of them with direct playoff implications. This week we're at Gulf Coast, where the Sharks host South Fort Myers, who's undefeated in the Class 7A District 12 championship game. Now both these teams are already in the playoffs, however the winner gets to host a playoff game while the loser will have to travel in the first round of the state tournament. And also Gulf Coast is looking for the first district championship in program history. For a breakdown of this game and all the others, here's Coach John Weber.
Hello football fans, Coach Webb, week 10 of the high school football season. This is the week we've been waiting on. All districts should be decided, maybe. In game 1, Immokalee travels to Lely. Now the Indians had everything in their control last week until they lost to Dunbar. Now their backs are to the wall. They have to beat Lely or they're out of the playoffs. It's simple for Lely. Win and you're in. Dunbar's the runner-up, and the Indians are out in the cold. This should be cut and dried, but Lely had a tough time last week winning in the final few seconds against Cypress Lake. Which one of these two teams is going to show up? I'm going out on a limb. I think if the Indians cut down on their mistakes, they have a great opportunity to beat Lely, and we're looking at the dreaded three-way playoff on Monday. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be close. Game 2, Naples will host Barron Kyer. The Eagles lose for the first time last week. Very unusual for the Eagles, but they're still going to play for a district title. Barron has been up and down all year long. To me, they were one of the best teams in the area. They lose a couple of key players, but they figure out a way to play for the title. For Barron to have a shot, they've got to be able to control the football, eat time off the clock, and throw the ball down the field. I like the Eagles here. I think they've played in too many tough games. And in our spotlight game, Gulf Coast will host South Fort Myers for the district title. And joining me is the head coach of Gulf Coast, Pete Fumaya. Pete, you've run the gamut this year. You guys start off slow. You're giving up a lot of points. I don't think you thought you were playing very well, but you found a way to get it straightened out, and here you are playing for a district title.
Yeah, it's really exciting. You know, after that Naples loss, we came together as a football team, and we decided we were going to start a new season that day. That Monday, you know, some of the boys talked about it last week, but we went out back and dug a grave site. You know, we put those games behind us and we started the season anew, and ever since we've done that, we've won 4 in a row and we're playing at a high level.
Oh boy, I've done that before. I've dug the hole before and ended the season. That's a great motivator right there. Well, you're going to play a South team that's coming off a huge win against the Eagles, and we can look at that in different ways, but there is that possibility that they might come in here, even in this district showdown, a little bit flat.
Well, the thing about South and Gulf Coast, we know each other really well. We played against each other all summer long, and every time we faced each other in 7-on-7, somebody would say, this is for the district title. You know, it was them or us, and we've circled this game. They've circled this game. They know what kind of opportunity this is, so we expect them to play at a high level, and they're playing with a ton of confidence right now, and but so are we. So I expect a great matchup on Friday night.
Well, they're pretty balanced. They run the ball very well. They throw the ball very well. I'm sure that you've got a game plan. I don't know exactly how you're going to attack this thing, but I'm sure that you want to try to stay balanced and control the football a little bit.
You know, our big thing is we have to make them drive the field. You know, they're so explosive. If you look at Friday night's game, that's what they did. They were explosive plays down the field. You know, so we're going to try to make them earn it one yard at a time, and that's our game plan. And you know, our home crowd's going to play a big factor into this game, and we hope that everyone comes out and supports us.
Well, folks, this is a great week. A lot of district titles at stake here. Get out. The season's just about over. Grab your girlfriend, your wife. Go see a ball game because we're running out of games, and it's the best show in town.
For our player spotlight, I'm here with the 3-year starter at Gulf Coast, Furman Reed, a defensive end, and just named All-District. Furman, how you feeling?
Pretty good right now.
Awesome. You say pretty good right now. Tell me about it. So you guys had kind of a rough start to the season. You started 1-3 after some big expectations, but now you're rolling. You've won 4 in a row. How have you turned this season around?
You know, at the beginning, I think we were trying to find ourselves a lot. Our offense wasn't really clicking. Our defense wasn't clicking that well. But I think coming in, we found ourselves now, and we're on this 4-game win streak. So.
Now, as I said, you guys got a lot of talent, and because of that talent, big expectations this year. Kind of stumbled early. People were saying, you know, maybe you were reading too much about yourselves. You got a little full of yourself. What do you think the problem was early in the season?
Yeah, I think we were a little cocky. A lot of time we played down to some of our opponents instead of playing up to the level that we should have played. But I think we fixed that coming along now.
And so tell me about it. I mean, you got to feel pretty good. You told me off camera that you guys are rolling right now. Just what is the team atmosphere like now?
No, it's good. We just want to, even when we were lazy, we want to stay positive about the games and just keep staying positive about it and then keep building up.
Now, you're a third-year player. When you got here as a freshman, Gulf Coast had 5 straight losing seasons, hadn't gone to the playoffs in 6 years, only gone to the playoffs 2 times overall. Now you guys are in the playoffs for a 3rd straight year, for the first time in school history. What has your senior class done to turn this program into a winning football team?
It's awesome. When we came here, we just wanted to change the tradition of the program here. Like when you were at middle school, no one wanted to really play here that much. They all wanted to go to Barron or Naples or just somewhere to win. When we came here, we wanted to change it.
Now, as I said, win or lose come Friday, you guys are already in the playoffs, 3rd time in a row, 1st time in school history. So what's it like, just take out Friday's game? What's it like to be part of a historical record already?
It's pretty great. You know, it's awesome. Just like be able to go in the playoffs and play when a lot of kids they're packing away their pads after 10 weeks. So.
Now, South Fort Myers, they come in, they're undefeated. They just scored 42 points at Naples. So we know they're explosive, we know they're athletic. You're a defensive guy. What does this defense need to do to slow down the Wolfpack?
We definitely have to make tackles. You know, we have to wrap up, we have to run to the ball, and you know they're fast. So.
Well, there you have it, folks. 9 big games in the area this week. Get out and see one. But if you can't make it to all of them, stay right here at naplesnews.com/PrepZone. We've got previews of every game. On Friday night, we'll have the action covered live. And also, we got photos, videos, blogs, stats, everything you could possibly want. So for the PrepZone Preview Show, I'm Adam Fisher.
Coach Webb.
And we got you covered.